Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Signalis, where today we are about to give the most important tarot reading of our entire lives. Also, potentially the only one, we don't know for sure. So where am I at right now? We have a card in hand. Is this the only card we have on us right now? Yes, we still have the photo tank and no idea what to do with it. We have this store key and no idea what to do with it. How many locked doors do we still have on the map? So there's one right there. Actually, is that the only one? Huh. Okay, so just out and across the metro platform. I guess let's see if I survive attempting to get over there, because there's definitely hostiles in this area, but they're kind of avoidable. Is that ammo? If that is ammo, damn it. Damn it. I really thought I could get to the doorway. How injured am I? I was yellow before. You know what? Let's take something for it. Okay, so stealth, not always possible. I do admit to being very surprised that I got seen there. Sure, pick that up. So it's that door. That's really inconvenient. Well, we'll go all the way to the side here. That is so creepy. Come on, show it. Okay. So what have we? Hold on a second. That looks like probably the photo developing fluid. And what is this? Oh. Hey, it's the undamaged version of this picture. People's Army, 5th Infantry Division, Unit 12. So Alina's name is on here. Also Lilith Itu. Huh. Well, I am not allowed to pick that up. This is not a real door. And I guess that means at this point it is worth picking this up. Alright, so we're headed back to the computer store to pour that fluid into the thing, and then we just have a tarot card to deliver, right? Do I have a space left? I do not. Okay, that's fine. We don't need to pick this up. Must you? Gosh, they're fast when they want to be. Well, the thing about this is actually, fuck it. There we go. Sufficient. Definitely put away the pistol ammo. Get out the photo tank. So an undeveloped photo is inside. Was it the examine text? Yeah, I just need to add some fluid to it. Huh. It's a QR code. A digital dot matrix code. Gosh, if only there was some kind of machine for processing this code. So where... I definitely do not remember... Is that the scanner? Is that the only kind of scanner we have? I thought I remembered the scanner saying more words on it, like saying that it was a dot matrix scanner specifically, but I guess not. Okay, so unfortunately, we do have to actually get back over there. I could go up a level. Well, I was going to say, like, we could get to the service room and change elevations there, but I don't know if that's actually going to be any easier, because the commercial corridor definitely has stuff in it. The alley has stuff in it. I think we're just going right back across. I guess let me... About to put myself in some physical danger here. We may as well. If I don't save, it's going to tell me how much I'm going to regret it, so... Darn it. I was going to try to run past her on the shield side real fast. What kind of ammo is this again? May as well. Because we'll discard the photograph when we use it, right? So... yeah, okay. I was really hoping she would just walk past. Alright, we're just going to hang out for a second here. I may just have to sprint past her. We may have to accept a hit, because when she's facing east, her shield is on the wrong side to get by for free. Okay, nope, we managed to just shuffle her position until it wasn't a problem anymore. Okay, I have to just make it to the next doorway. Where is that thing? That doesn't matter. Actually, it ceased to be at some point. Look at this photograph. Why, it's a tarot card. Who would have thought? Also, leaving. I've been found out. I'm sure the white-haired girl working at the photo store in Sector C is bioresonant. Be careful. They don't pay me enough to take any more risks. I am on the next ship to Kitez tomorrow. Meet me at the docks in Sector N if you want to bail too. Sun. Interesting that a person named Sun had the Sun tarot card. What does it mean? Nothing. Almost certainly. So, okay, if I go up through the service room now... the ladder room gets us up to the tarot table. Maybe this is actually the better way to go from here. Rather than going all the way back to that. Ah! What a time and place for that thing to have begun existing again. Okay. This hallway has enemies in it, though. Getting more visual disturbances on these. I just need to get through. Yeah, I'm not going to fight. One hit's not too bad. Okay. So now we actually have to figure out how to do this. Sixth night. Okay, so those are numbers. The night numbers could just be the arcana. Okay, and it says in the descriptive text. So, okay. 13 and 19 here. 19 was Bouillon. Bouillon is still open. Oh, am I still missing a card? I thought we had them all with these two. Shoot. Alright, well, one problem at a time. We can get these. Now that we have so many, we can at least get these in the right positions. What was 13? Ah, I clicked past it too fast. 13 is Lang. So I need to pick this up. Put down the death card. Maybe there are only 5 to place though, and the one spot is supposed to remain empty. 16 is Veneta, 18 is Rotfront. What is the card I have? 17. Which is not one of them. Maybe this is not a real plan. What are the other cards? I'm gonna put Death and Sun we're confident on. What number is Lovers? Lovers is 6. God, it takes so many button presses to get it to actually back up. 6 is Kitez. Okay. So I'm gonna have to put down Star just for a second here. So I can pick up Moon. So that I can put down Lovers. Okay, Moon is 18. 18 is Rotfront. And then this is 17, but 17 is not one of the knights that we've been given. Veneta would be 16. I guess I'm just going to put this back down there. And then we have to find one more card somewhere. It's Heimat. I mean, it's probably 17 is probably the one that's not mentioned, right? Yeah. So actually, let me move that over. Because there is going to be one position that's not mentioned. Okay, so that's probably right. And then we just have to find one more. We have no more key items on us, so gotta make it back to the alley, I guess. We interacted with the magpie box. We interacted with the butterflies. We've unlocked every door. We haven't done the Moon's mural yet. Nor do I know how. Actually, if I just drop back down, the computer room will get me a box. Yeah, and then it's just a matter of the Moon's mural, I guess. Okay. I don't love this. I feel like I'm definitely going to take another swat or two here. Wow, you are right there. Okay, hey, that went pretty well actually. Alright, so we can stash the shotgun rounds. And then yeah, I'm out of like interactables and stuff. The only thing is the moons. And solving the moons is going to give us a tarot card. I don't remember what the 16th arcana is. It may be moon. That would certainly seem to make sense. It's probably safe to go back out here. Yeah, good enough. Do we have anything in our memory? Nope, not that. Do we have anything in our memory that would, like... I don't feel like we saw a picture that had... Yeah, none of this has anything to do with anything. Millions starve as Imperial blockade continues. The orbit of Kitez will continue to block free travel between Veneta, Rotfront, and Heimat. I mean, that maybe could be related. Yeah, this is that red-eye thing. Right, the Dream Diary. The medical database, we know what that was for, and we've used it already. Deep vibration of the cosmos. This does not have anything to do with... Yeah, shit. This is what we just saw, and yeah. Huh. Oh. Rotfront's dial ring is missing. The rest of them are available, though, so that's interesting. So we've been given a hint. I mean, do you think it's as simple as just, like, making it a sequence? That was a very blind guess. Okay, you can click on each of the words to have them read to you in text that is almost exactly the same size. So there's not a room up there. That's something. What do we make of this? Seems like my visual distortions are getting worse and worse. We're seeing more and more visual noise. I'm gonna go grab that eyeball from our save box. I don't think that it's gonna be relevant here, but like if we could push it through there and get some data from it somehow, I don't know. I feel like we don't have a lot of other things to try, right? Maybe this thing will have better zoom capability than my eyes. Yep. Okay, and there's no other data on it. And it takes pictures of such bad resolution. I mean, I guess our normal visual resolution's pretty bad. Maybe all we're really supposed to be getting out of this is that there is a room through here and I'm supposed to be figuring out a different way into it. Or maybe probably what happens is this opens the wall, right? I'm trying to think. Okay, is there any room in here where we would have seen, like, where there'd be reason for us to see an astronomical display of any kind? Maybe there's like a thing that I missed that I am supposed to have noted some positions on or something. But I don't think so, honestly. Alright. Let me try something else. Let me try... running the sequence in the other direction? Okay. Just trying to, If we assume that each of these values has to be different, that no two, because there are 6 slots and there are 6 different positions for the blue disc, each one has a unique. It's actually not that many combinations, so you can just brute force it. Ugh. I hate to do that, but I really don't know what I am supposed to be plugging in here. I think I've missed it entirely. What is it? It says Protector C. Actually, it's not enough letters for that. I thought it was going to be Rot Front Protector C, but it must be Rot Front Sector C. I don't think that helps us necessarily. So why is it valuable for us to know that this is the position of Rot Front? Oh, I'll tell you, I really do not want to have to run to every room in this place looking for the one bit of something that I missed. And since none of these rooms have a name that is like observatory or anything, it in theory could be basically anywhere. You know what? Let me go back to the computer room real quick. There were a couple of programs on that computer, right? No, we've used everything. Okay, never mind. For a second there, I was wondering if it was, if there was a program on here that could have given us information. Right. Okay, it's just going to be a poster on a wall somewhere. Alright, so no reason to take the photo module with us. Yeah, that's my current hypothesis, is that somewhere on a wall there is a poster that I just missed, and it has the relevant information on it. Well, I'll tell you what. I guess I'm probably going to have to just go all over the place everywhere. And I do not think that's necessarily going to be the most interesting thing to watch. So maybe I'm going to pause the recording real quick, do my due diligence, fix this problem, and then we'll just be right back. Okay. This is a little embarrassing. So I have not even begun to search every room yet, because I decided what I would do is try to do this in like a pretty methodical way. Go down to the computer store because it's near the fire escape stairs, and it's at the corner of one of the extreme end floors, and basically it would make it really easy to just do like a grid sweep of the whole place. So I'm running down there. I'm running through the public house. I'm finding all of these items, right? Because we came through this room when we initially had a ton of stuff in hand. So I'm picking up repair sprays and stun prods and whatnot, and I come over here to this table, and it lights up, and it turns out there's just a whole tarot card that I don't think I had even seen this before. I don't think this was one of those couldn't pick it up things. I think I had not seen it, which means, wait, did it? Okay, it did grab. Huh. That's weird. The art was simply not removed? Nope. Okay. And yeah, 16. Okay. So screw the thing I was just talking about doing. We're going back up to the tarot room, I guess. We just got to get back to this service room, and then, yeah. Okay. Ugh. I'm so tired of, like... Oh, we have to get back to the ladder room. Is the service... Yeah, the service room's a fine way to do that. Okay. Is there anything else in this room that I am missing? I think I actually picked everything up. And this is just that story about the people starving. You know, no big deal. It is such a pain in the ass to get through this room. Would I be better off? Would I be better off just going up the fire escape? And then from here, running all the way to the ladder room. Or even going all the way up to the alley, and then from here going to the... You know what? This is actually maybe a better way to do it. Is this the right... Yeah. This is totally right. May as well grab this since we have some of them in our inventory already. Alright, so I need to go... Wait, is that door actually red? Because if we can't connect to the hospital hallway here... Alright, hold on. Could you maybe just like not walk all the way over here? There's no reason for that. These wandering shield enemies are such a pain in the ass. Alright, let's give it like a couple seconds longer. And you know what? Honestly, at this point, I'm just going to run through if they see me again. If they're still waiting. Okay. We just need to get close enough to actually get eyes on that door. Yep, it did overgrow. Shoot. Right, there's some 12mm ammo here, but we don't have the ability to pick it up. Well, this will just get us back over to the ladder room. That's fine. That's fine. And it does so in a remarkably safe way, in fact. This is new. That's an Elster. Okay, hold on a second. I was already thinking about coming up here to drop stuff off so that I could go back and grab that ammunition. Because I don't need to be carrying the stun prod or these repair sprays. Let's go back out there and grab that stuff right quick. The light well above has been consumed by the mass of meat, releasing some debris that was caught in the nets above. Huh. That's really... Okay, and I'm not allowed to interact with the body at all. I'm assuming that was triggered by us picking up the 6th tarot card. Let's go add this to the collection. And this is the dial ring for the rot front moon on the wall, right? So maybe this puzzle wasn't potentially even solvable until just now. Yep, okay, well, it's a good thing I didn't spend a ton of time on that, I guess. I guess I don't, strictly speaking, need to put these bullets away right this second, but I'm going to put these bullets away. It's quite a lot of them, too. Okay, so we're in pretty good shape here. Ammo-wise. Not on us, which is maybe a dangerous way to be living, but... we have access to ammo, you know, at some point in the future, should we need it. So ladder room, tarot table. Easy. Just make it to the ladder room. Ow. That was a very not slick way to do that. Ooh, I'm actually like... I'm really wounded. Okay, well... Should maybe have kept some of those healing items on me. That is number 16. Did nothing happen? Oh, right, there was the switch here that I had never clicked before. Okay, well, this is interesting. Also, good thing I didn't bother trying to brute force it, because 2 of these are, in fact, in the same position. Okay, good to know. Let me also take a screenshot with the lights on so that I can remember which position corresponds to which world. Yeah. Okay. So is there a safer way back down? There isn't. All right. I guess I have to consider, should I just spend bullets? I'm gonna do it. No sense dying. And like I was saying, I feel like we're pretty set on bullets. So that leaves me with almost a full submachine gun. Okay. Do I want to take other stuff with me? What else do we want to bring? Just in case this turns into a situation really quickly on the other side. We have some rifle ammo. I'm gonna go grenades, I think. Grenades and flashlight and healing stuff and 1 extra inventory space. And a full submachine gun. Well, nearly full. Okay, let's go reconstruct that position. I'm gonna have to tab out and there we go. Okay, things have not gotten any worse here. To tab out here and grab those screenshots I just took. Alright, you go here, and you go... Sorry. The Steam screenshot viewer does not like you to have more than one thing open at a time. Alright, problem solved. Problem mostly solved. Okay, here we go. Let's get back into it. So, Bouillon was either full or empty. Yeah, that's actually interesting. I'm not sure how to interpret this. I guess we're just gonna have to try it both ways. Vineta. So if I'm interpreting, let's say this is totally dark light, totally dark lit. Then that means Vineta needs to be the other way. Needs to be this one. Kitez needs to be exactly the opposite. What's next? Rotfront? Rotfront is this. Heimat is And then Lang is just a sliver of visibility there. Oh! Well, I gotta be honest with you, that's not what I was expecting to happen. Yeah, alright, this is what we're doing, I guess. Oh, I hate this. How did I even fit my body through that? And hey, look, it's our friend, the King in Yellow. The last seal has been broken. It's time to go home. Hold on a second. I'm going to tab out and close the screenshots real quick because I plastered them all over the monitor that has the preview window on it because I'm very smart. Okay. No, hold on. Not just yet. I like the game going like very smoothly in that moment from third person to first person. Black and white pictures of the paintings Ariane used to make. So Ariane is the one who was on the beach. Old Imperial cereals. Ariane loved reading these. Interesting. Textbook on radio operation. These used to belong to Ariane's mother. Apparently this is also one of those textbooks. Okay. The national flag. It's meaningless. Is anybody else like a little afraid to turn around and look at the wall? So there's this, which is locked and requires 3 padlock keys. This is... Oh, right. Yeah. The door won't open yet. An old wooden wardrobe. Ariane used to keep her clothes in here. I do not need to turn off the light. That is accurate. Not a single bit do I need that in my life. Alright. Really, not even the King in Yellow. Okay, and yeah, none of this stuff is going to be interactable. So I guess let's see. I would like to read it, please. When I click to try to read it, all of a sudden the thing disappeared. Workforce assignment for Ariane Yang. We've been informed that your compulsory military service period was recently completed. According to our files, you have previously graduated from Mandelbrot Polytechnical High School in Rotfront Sector C on R34.59C and have recently submitted an application for a military service assignment, Penrose program. You have been processed by Aeon Workforce Assignment. Previous work experience: store clerk, compulsory military service, long-range radio operations officer, training. Should you not be accepted by a military service program by the end of the season or find other employment, you will be assigned the following workplace: the S-23 Sierpinski mining facility on Lang. Harsh life. Wow, 20 bullets for the pistol. Letter from Mother. My dearest Ariane, I'm so glad to hear you're feeling better again. I was very worried when I heard from your aunt that you're in the hospital again. I still remember how you used to get sick so much as a child. Please don't overexert yourself, okay? The photo you sent me is very interesting. What a strange coincidence that she looks so much like you. You could be twins. Perhaps she is related to us somehow, though I don't know anyone named Seo in our family. From the looks of it, it was shot on Veneta. Your military service will begin soon, so you might be wearing a uniform like her soon enough. Please send me a photo when that happens. Yeah. So Ariane is very clearly in the base memory of our character here. So we got some instant repair sprays. Ariane, I left some of yesterday's dinner in the fridge for you. You can warm it up when you get back. Please pick up the books your uncle ordered from the Ito bookstore on your way home. Remember to leave some space in your school bag for them so they don't get wet. Okay, I'm being told not to pick up a full inventory of items. Did it just bank all the stuff I was carrying? Yes, okay. Well, so I'm gonna leave us one inventory space. So what? We bring like the grenade launcher with grenades, because that's got to be a high damage option, right? And then we can probably bring one more gun and also repair sprays, and probably the normal ones, not the quote unquote pluses, because these ones restore less health in total. These ones are going to require me to be a little bit more proactive with them, but we can do that. Or I could bring auto injectors instead. Restores a large amount of health. Okay, so the repair spray and the auto injector use the same terminology. They probably restore the same amount, right? So if we do it like this, if we're bringing the flare gun and the grenade shells, we have room for one more gun plus ammo. We have 3 total shots for the rifle, but 15 for the revolver. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do the revolver. Or alternatively, I could just bring... We could bring the rifle with 2 bullets loaded into it, and then the submachine gun in place of the revolver plus the revolver's ammo. Maybe that's better. It's a lot of shots, though. I wish I had a better sense of the stats. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe let's go like this. Don't know exactly what we're getting ourselves into here. I sure hope I'm interpreting this message about the space of the school bag correctly. This is the end. Okay. Well, it's really dark, but they can't need me to go back and get the flashlight because there's no way to go back. And also carrying the flashlight around sucks. Probably equip your gun, though. Adler's note. All efforts to contain this illness have been in vain. All the Gestalt workers have succumbed to it, leaving only dark shadows on walls and floors where they died. Ah. And soon all of us replica will have lost our senses and turned to writhing masses of flesh. I now believe it was not an infectious disease, nor some form of poison or radiation. It was a slow corruption of reality itself. As I've relived the same cycle over and over, each time details changed. Things are twisted, added, removed. How long until it all turns to nothing but noise? So if we're reading this as like being sort of like a projection of Psyche, we're essentially like trapped inside our own memories or something, that's almost like one of the things in our memory realized that it was a thing being remembered. But it's also possible that this is to be interpreted in a much weirder way than that, which, you know, is exciting. Hey, a red dream. A crashed ship, a strange gate, a hole in the ground. An island beyond reach, memories from other lives, dreams of suffering and loneliness. A promise, a search for someone lost. I saw her in the red emptiness, waiting for me. We had made a promise. As the memories of a stranger rushed into my mind, I felt the borders of myself blur. Now I can no longer tell where Falk ends and Elster begins. Oh. I guess they did look quite similar, didn't they? You must turn back. There is nothing for you there. You've tried so many times, and you've failed every time. Don't you see that you're ruining everything? This is your final warning. I'm not so scared of Adler. You know, I think, like, it's pretty natural to jump to this, like, everything here is a projection of our own psyche explanation, because this game is so Silent Hill, and that is what Silent Hill is all about. And at the very least, they have to know that people are going to want to draw that conclusion. Which is not, you know, to say that it is necessarily correct. We were dancing to that song they start the broadcast with. We fell asleep watching that movie we had seen before so many times. If only I could take us back to that time when we were happy. These memories are mine now. Okay. Familiar paintings. Why did you return? There's nothing for you here. She'll never dance with us again, no matter what we do. She doesn't even want us anymore. Both of us, we are incomplete. Let us become whole again. Okay, I'm just gonna, like, disengage. I really like the, sort of like the noise that we're used to seeing in our vision actually functioning. Yes, pick up speed. Oh, I see. This is why we needed space. I can't use this here? Really? Am I not close enough? Inspect? Okay. Well, I thought the point would be, like, just, like, jam it through her while she's in the down state, but I guess not. Shoot. Okay, there's stuff in these. Ow. Oh, maybe I did. Did I put the spear through her? Okay, yes, it did work one of those times for whatever reason. Okay. New plan. Ow. Probably oughta. Reload. Okay, I just run up to her and click. I don't use it from my inventory. That's what the deal is. Let's give this a second to work. Use another one right now. I have to say, I'm not that impressed with the damage these are doing. Okay, just keep moving. Is that the last one? That was the last one. Okay. Last one of those as well. Oh no, not disturb. Come on, grab it. Okay, jeez. Alright, so we're cycling through environments, and obviously this is very stressful. Dodge. I actually really like the design of this fight so far, though. Ow. Yeah, should not have stopped moving. Yeah, over-committed there. Gosh, when the healing's instant, it really makes it clear how much healing you're not getting, generally. This is tough. It's really hard to know when we're at a point where she's going to do an attack and when we're not. Can't see shit. I need bullets real bad. That's health. I guess I also need spear. Okay, this is getting challenging. It's rifle ammo. Pretty bad. Come on. Oh, I have to reload after every shot, because that's how flare guns work. Ow. Okay, I'm having a really hard time maneuvering. You just can't... Apparently that object is close enough to the wall that you can't move past it. I have one bullet left, and no, I have to get a spear and some bullets. Okay. Wait for the spear to do its thing. And then I need to find a way to fight you. There's an awful lot of text appearing on the screen that I cannot read. Okay, no, I do have this equipped. I tried to fire it, and it did not work. Come on, stop. And there we go. That was it. That was 100% of our bullets. There's something on the ground over there, but I can't... Okay, she just laid down for no reason. Maybe she does that periodically when you don't have any bullets left. Now we are one. I don't think it's quite the way she was hoping. you've returned. Are you really willing to go through with this once more? You've seen what happens. This world cannot take much more. This may be our last chance. If you go back, it'll all fall apart. I can't let that happen. I honestly have no idea what I think is about to happen. Penrose Briefing, Phase 2. By our calculations, 1,500 cycles of mission time will have passed. Yep. As you approach the Oort Cloud, this looks like it's exactly the same as it was before. I do not have access to my map or inventory screens. I'm going to assume the only place we can go is the cryo chamber. Cycle 225. When I signed up for this mission, I just wanted to get away from everything. I was sick of Rotfront, of school, of the photo store, sick of the fake smiles and the whispering behind people's backs. When I saw the photo of that soldier, I wondered who she was. Was she happy? Was her family proud of her? Did her comrades love her? Since we looked alike, could I have been like her? But in the end, I just wanted to leave. Nothing I had done or made ever meant anything to anyone, so why bother? Here, I'm finally free. I get to be by myself and to do what I want. I can finally be happy. I mean, within like a very prescribed definition of do what I want, right? Okay, things not looking so great in the medbay. Cycle 648. Talk some more to the Elster unit. She's different from the replicas I knew back home. Nothing like my teachers or the Blockwort protector. I know she didn't have a choice, but it feels like she's also here because she didn't fit in. It's like we've run away from the world together. At first, I didn't like having someone around, and I was glad she's quiet and didn't approach me. But lately, I've missed having someone I can talk to. It's been so long since I've last seen another person. I never thought I'd miss it. Except her, everything is the same in here, always. Nothing ever changes. So yeah, sort of grinding up against the borders of that proscription. Congratulations, comrade. You've survived 3,000 cycles, reaching the final phase of the Penrose program. With the end of the operational lifetime of your replica unit approaching, it is time to prepare for the final phase of your mission. If you have not found a suitable world for landing by this point, accept that you will not. Find solace in the thought that others might be successful where you failed. As you are probably aware, your ship's spare parts and rations will soon be depleted. Can you imagine the despair upon receiving this message? Life support systems and reactor shielding will soon begin to fail. Radiation may begin to leak from the cooling system. We recommend that you do not attempt to prolong your suffering by reusing old filters or rationing supplies. Instead, make peace with your fate. We suggest that you ask your replica, while it is still functional, to spare you a slow and agonizing death, or that you take permanent rest in the cryogenic pod. Remember, you will die having served your nation by partaking in a glorious demonstration of our power. Yeah, they wait until you're 3,000 days out. That's really grim. Another unfinished painting. There was never enough time. I can't imagine how there ever would be. Okay, yeah, the coolant system is, Cycle 1294. I had a strange dream. I was listening to the radio with my mother. Like back then, the numbers were on, and Mother was taking notes with a book on her lap. It was that book I saw in the shop window of the bookstore where the twins lived, the one with a hooded yellow figure on the cover. When I went there to buy it, it was gone, and Erica said the protectors had confiscated it. Interesting. Or was it Isa? I can't remember. Cycle 1840. Everything is always the same. I feel like I'm trapped inside this ship. I know every bolt on every panel in every room of it. I've seen everything. I've done everything there is to do in here. I can't concentrate on anything. It's like there's this fog inside my head. And whenever I try to do anything, I just can't focus. I want to go outside. I want to breathe fresh air. I want to feel wind on my face and in my hair. Cycle 2503. I think I lost more hair. I'm sitting here, getting older. Every time I wake up, I feel older, weaker, sicker. I get out of breath so easily lately, and my back hurts when I sit down. How much longer will this go on? It feels like I'm just slowly dying. So we don't know what amount of time a cycle is analogous to. It's, the natural thing I think is to assume like a day, right? So 2,500 days is a very significant amount of time, but it's still not enough to she hasn't aged that much, and it sounds like she left when she was pretty young. Maybe the radiation filters were already failing. The coolant system was already fucked up by 2503. Seems like that's not the expectation from the messages that we just saw. Cycle 5-something-9. That sure looks like enough space for 2 characters. I'm tired of it all. Every time I go to sleep, I wonder if I'll wake up again. I'm scared that it'll be the last time I said goodnight to her. Did I say it right? Will she be okay? What if one of us just won't wake up tomorrow? Cycle 54-something. I don't want to die. I don't want to live anymore either. Everything is just so exhausting. I just want to lie down and disappear. I just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. Well, I mean, they have the cryopod, right? For exactly that purpose. This is the cryo chamber. Let's go over here first. Just one last little look around. So that's, presumably my body. I couldn't keep my promise. Despite my best efforts, I eventually fell ill too. It had to end this way. We still don't really know what the promise was. Okay, it's the same text. It's time. This is all that's left. Yep, let's do it then. I've come back for you. It's me, Elster. Elster? I'm sorry, but I don't remember. It's okay. Please, just let me stay by your side a little longer. Well, I'll tell you, that feels a lot more like an ending. We still have that, that denial of closure thing, obviously, especially in that the promise is like directly referenced right before the end of the game, and then you don't get told what it was. I do wonder if there are other endings, though. The games that this game is based on, the sort of the tradition that this game is continuing, there were definitely, it tended to be the case that there were multiple endings. They were not always it was not always super narratively obvious what you needed to do to get them. Sometimes it would be based on, clear time or how much fighting you did, or... So I don't even know if that's like one of the good endings. It doesn't seem very good. I mean, I think it's fine as an ending to the story, and it's certainly like in keeping with tone and theme, but it is kind of a downer, huh? I am a little curious. We're gonna hang out here for a second, and it's remarkable what a small number of names were in the credits proper. There's an awful lot of special thanks. But it does seem like it was maybe like very significantly just the work of those two people, which is very impressive. I have to say, I'm really glad that this seems to be catching on with people. So I think it very much deserves it. The actual the credits related to the game itself are pretty small, but then they had a publisher. There is very clearly at least one element of the game that we were missing, right? Because there was that safe with the 3 padlocks on it. I really don't know what to make of that. It may in fact be the fact that the case that I completely missed 3 different, hidden puzzles, or maybe like very obscure things that we could have been interacting with in some way. I wonder what would have been in there if we had gotten it open. My guess is it is the kind of thing that would affect an ending, and not just like a different gun to use on the boss fight. Since the boss fight, honestly, you don't really need any more help with it. It's not terribly difficult. I guess really, like, I wasn't really thinking about it in this way, and this is a testament to the game and its management of the tension and whatnot. But I guess the game as a whole was not actually very difficult. We didn't die at all, did we? Maybe we got close a couple of times. But I always had plenty of supplies and stuff. I maybe should have played the difficulty up a level. Was there a difficulty selector? I think there was. Mostly at this point, we're just kind of hanging out and waiting for the ending to end so that we can take a quick peek and see if there is, in fact, anything else to see. Ending memory. Average time between saves, 13-ish minutes. Yeah, that's fair. 49 saves, 10 loads, 0 deaths. Death cheated 1. I wonder what that means. It's interesting that you have to hold a key to continue. You know, I'm just going to take a screenshot real quick. All right. So I'm curious if we will get... Okay, it is the normal start screen. And then we just have the ability to continue from any of our saves or begin anew. And my guess is probably if we did begin anew from a file, from a save slot that has a completion on it, probably we'd get like a harder version of the game or something. That was very common. And maybe the deal with that safe is you can only open it after a second playthrough, because there totally has been stuff like that in the lineage. I don't really know. I'm probably gonna go look a bunch of stuff up right now. But I think this seems like a pretty okay place to end the episode, you know, with the game being over and everything. So that's going to be it for us for today and for Signalis, unless I discover that there is some other significant thing to show y'all. I really enjoyed this. I thought that this was a really, really excellent one of these. I hope that y'all enjoyed it as well. When you come back next time, there's going to be some kind of weird new thing in this space. And we'll see you then.